Alright, so the glue set up on this thing pretty good, even though it was left outside all winter. So we screwed it in from the back side. Now we're going to flip it over and do some sanding on the front side. There we go. Just sanded enough just to take off anything, make it smooth. Now, put a clear coat of polyurethane over it. Alright, look what's back. I found the pedal board and my amp in the back of the car after No Name. Well, the attempt to get to No Name. So, let's mount some things on here, huh? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to mount on here is this. And I think in the configuration that everything else is in, I think this is going to be the most out-of-way place for it to be, so I have to be a little bit away from the, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill holes through the wood and then zip tie it to here. That way we're not drilling anything into it. It's easily changeable. If it goes out or it doesn't work, everything needs to be good, interchangeable, or relatively interchangeable. Because when you're in a band and you're out gigging and stuff, you never know what's anything at any moment could break down for no reason. Not even one reason at all. Alright, so I got my drill. I'm going to drill my pilot holes, or holes on either side, and zip tie that down. Then we'll get working on the rest of it. So like any level-headed person working on a home project at home, I'm doing it in the home. I'm going to be holding a bucket under the piece of wood and drilling the holes, and that's why I tell my wife that I need to be supervised. Alright, we drilled the holes and they line up kind of something like that. So we're going to start zip tying. Boom, boom. Just like that. No wiggles. Yep. That ain't going nowhere. Now we're going to cut off these little fringes and start working on the rest. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to start mounting these on here. I'm going to try using some tape, running a strip of tape across to where, like on the top and the bottom of each one of these. And then I'm going to Velcro to the tape. So that way I can swap everything out and change it relatively easily. So let's see how that works. But first I'm going to kind of line them up where I want them to go. I got 3 of them right now. I'll be getting another pedal pretty soon, so you guys will be seeing that pretty soon. A loop station, so that's going to be fun. So I'm going to run them about there, and I'm going to start with the tape. So I kind of measured up like where each individual, like the pedals are going to sit. And I'm really ever going to have one wah pedal, but if that ever changes, I got this strip going across the whole thing. So, and then the other ones don't take up too much space. So right there is where I got them. Sorry about the lighting. I came up here so I'd have more lighting, but not that much more apparently. It's a work in progress. All right, now when you put your pedals on the board, technically you can put them in any relative order or position that they fit best in there. There's going to be a way you can Jenga them into place, especially if you got a lot of them. You're going to have to be creative if you don't have a lot of space, right? Really, you can put them anywhere you want. It's when you're running the chain to go to your amplifier from your guitar, that's when you have to be specific. But you can here, let me show you. So I'm going to be running my wah pedal first. if I had a tuner, my tuner would be first. I always like to have my wah pedal on this side. It's just where I feel more comfortable with the wah pedal, and then I have everything else at my disposal. So technically, the last thing in your chain you want to have out of the pedals that I have would be the delay. So I'm going to have the delay in the middle, and then I'm going to have the blues driver overdrive first. But once I get a tuner will go here, and then I will get a loop station pedal, and we will figure out where that's got to go. It's gonna have to do some thinking on that one, where I want that. And then as we get more pedals, we just go back and forth, figure out new ways to Jenga into place. I mean, you can get, I've seen some pedal boards that are pretty tight together. Everything is right like that. Or, you know, you got 6 or 7 of them stacked up like this, and whatever fits best. The only thing you got to worry about is which pedal is running to which one. Alright, now we've got these two mounted down. There's not going nowheres, but we come to the wah pedal, and as you can see, that's not going to be Velcroable. I mean, we could put Velcro on there, but those little rubber things are going to keep it from attaching to the board itself. So what you do, you see in there, once again, I apologize, I do not have a lot of light. There is a screw. You unscrew that screw, and then you just take that rubber stopper off of the screw, and then just screw the screw into the hole. And then it'll be flat, and we can put the Velcro on and attach it to the board. All right, there we go. There they are, off of there. Now I can cut the Velcro, slap that baby on there too. We're ever closer to finishing the custom-made pedal board. Yeah, we're probably gonna file those under putting them somewhere that I will never need them and never look for them. But instead of throwing them away, I am going to throw them in a drawer somewhere, because you never know. All right, we got everything mounted. I put power supply up on there.
My blind bag? Look, I have the full set, guys. Make your own.
Okay. So I'm thinking about to clean some of these wires up. I'm gonna drill some holes up here, just so I can put some zip ties in there and zip tie any of this extra wire down. That way everything stays neat and tidy. Once again, I'm going to be drilling a few holes up here. I'll show you how that looks in a minute. Alright, it's the finished product so far. Got all this stuff kind of balled up, zip tied out of the way. Now we're kind of at the point where we can't really go any further. We need a few more jumper cables. That's cables that go in between. And then we'll figure it out.
Hello. I'm so happy.
Alright, there we go. Alright, that's all I can do for now. So till I get those jumpers, and then we can hook up the whole thing. See how it goes. So till we meet again, I'm Tom with New Guys Guitar.